Wack100 still got people believing that he ain't the police. He still got people questioning. Man, I ain't seen no paperwork, right? Wack got niggas still believing that he not an informant, that he not police, right? But the whole time, he police. The badge popped out in front of everybody. In front of everybody. Everybody sees that Wack has a badge. It is wild. This is the on Paru gangster. On Paru now. It is people that fell for the explanation why he has a badge in his wallet. They said, man, it ain't no work. It ain't no work. I don't see no work. Oh, you ain't seen nothing else? So you ain't paying attention to none of this other shit that Wack is doing on the internet. That what you telling me? You ain't paying attention that Wack is lining this nigga up, that nigga. He's talking about this case, that case. He's saying he don't care about this street politic, that street politic. So you ain't seeing this. Yeah, you don't understand this. You can't see why he the police. You confused. Until he gets you. Now nobody want to listen to you, right? Don't nobody want to pay no attention to you because you hung out with him. You said he wasn't like that. You said he was good. But when he do something to you, you don't want nobody to say he good anymore. Nah, he ain't good. He ain't right. Now, he been not right. You know? But I understand that, you know, there's new generations coming out every year. If you target the new generations that's coming out every year, you're able to manipulate them. That's Wack's game. Target the new ones coming out that don't understand so you can manipulate them and they'll be confused about if you the police or not. Now, I can't convince the old heads because they know. The older people know. But if I go to the younger generation and I start explaining to them how the old program used to be, then I can manipulate them. The old program used to be, where's the work? That used to be the old program. So if Wack goes to the old generation and tell them, you don't see no paperwork on me, do you? And they say, nah. Well, how they gonna call me a rat and I ain't got no paperwork? That was the old days, man. That was the era that was back then. It's not existent no more. The new days, the work is your action. What you doing? These niggas want to surround themselves around people and everybody else go to jail and get indicted but them. Come on now. What you think? Is Wack100 the confidential source of the West Coast? Let me know, man. It's in the chat. Is Wack100 the confidential source of the West Coast? It's a dirty game that's being played out here, man. And we see, if you a stand-up guy, they gonna make it look like you not a stand-up guy, right? But if you a rat, you a sugar cookie, you a 137 informant, you police, they gonna highlight you. They gonna push your content. They gonna put you in front of everybody. They gonna say, this is the visual that you want to pay attention to. But if you a stand-up individual, they gonna put you in the shadow. Nah, they not gonna show everybody you. They don't want everybody to see you because you too much like right. You gotta be misled for you to understand. That's what's going on in today's world. Pay attention now. You see what happened in 2020. Everybody seen what happened in 2020. The way that the world was misled was highlighted. If you talked about the truth, they shut you off. They put you in a straight, secluded box and shut you down. Nah, we don't want people to see this. But we want you to see the lies. We want you to pay attention to the deception. So if you talk real, we're going to shut you down. We're going to ice you out. We're going to make sure that you don't get no exposure. It's been highlighted in a different way. Through the sugar cookies and the informants. I don't believe nothing the sugar cookies say or the informants. Sugar cookies will literally scam. They are like the #1 scammers in the world. They will scam the shit out of you. Informants, they will scam, manipulate, and try to convince you of something that is not that. This is the game. And this is what we seeing constantly. This is the game. If you get online and you mislead the people, they push your content. If you get online and feed the people the real, they hide your shit. I see so many channels that lie about their content, and I say, damn, soon as they put the shit up, it take off. Because they want the world to be lost and manipulated. Don't say no real. You know, I see some of the content that people send me, right? And I might click on it. And I'm like, damn, they lying. This is a lie. But it's being promoted. The deception to keep you confused and lost. This is the game. So you don't understand nothing. And you think you know something, but you don't. Because the people that you seeing and paying attention to the most, they lying and manipulating to you. Wack100. Somebody that you see the most on the internet, Wack is proud to say that he's searched millions of times on Google, YouTube, right? He's proud to say this, but everybody knows he's a liar, he's an informant, snitch, rat, all that. But this is who they push. It's other people out here doing content. It's other people out there causing controversy. It's other people out there, you know, doing what they do. But Wack is being pushed to the front. This here federal informant being pushed to the front of the content so that the people can be confused, so that the people can be misled, so that they don't know how to decipher what's real and what's not. You got people that know Wack is a liar and police, and he'll put something out and they'll say, well, Wack is right this time. Wack's never right. He's always trying to deceive you. Yeah, Wack sound. No, that's the mind trick. Wack's never right. Wack said when he was locked up that the judge allowed him as a juvenile to sign a waiver of consent to do something that an adult is supposed to do. Not his mom, not his dad, not his guardian, him. And you got people that would believe him. You got people that say, yeah, Wack is right. It's against the law for a juvenile to give consent on his own behalf. A juvenile now. A juvenile to give consent and say, all right, I consent to this without consult with the parent? Hold up. Nah, hell no. They not allowing that, man. They gonna consult with an adult. Juveniles is not allowed to make adult decisions. But let Wack tell you, they let him make the decision. Now, I've been a juvenile locked up. I did time as a juvenile, right? Every time I had to have an adult agree. I needed an adult there. Even if they put you in some type of placement, you got to have an adult. Somewhere an adult is going to step in. If they put you in a system where as though you might not have a parent or something, they going to have an adult make a decision. You as a juvenile are not going to be able to make a sole decision. You're a juvenile. But if Wack tell you, he going to tell you he could. And he could sign off. That paperwork is invalid. How you gonna let a juvenile make a decision when it's against the law? But Wack say that the judge is gonna ask you, yo, you all right with this? Come on now. When I listen to Wack, right? You know, I call him out all the time, right? I already know dude is a liar, a manipulator, and he's influencing people of his lies because he's pushed to do it. Wack is pushed to do what he's doing. The world revolves around chaos, lies, deception, misrepresentation, all that. We know what it is. We see what happened in 2020. 2020 should have showed the entire world that everything is damn near a lie. That's what 2020 should have showed us. If it ain't show us nothing else, 2020 should have showed us how much we are being deceived, lied to, and manipulated. But it's 6 years later now, right? A lot of people ain't thinking about that because 6 years done went by, right? People on the internet are seeing that, oh, the world pays attention to the lies more than the truth. You know, some people, they just want to be noticed so bad, they feel like if they lie and mislead you, that, you know, it makes them feel superior. It make them feel like they in control. This is what Wack do every day. He's a professional middleman, a compulsive, habitual liar, right? And he does this every single day of his life. Wack's whole life is a lie. The truth is, the nigga's an informant. But he don't want to tell you that yet. He's not ready to come out and tell the world how much he's invested with the police. He ain't ready for that yet because he's still trying to manipulate and keep the control. If Wack comes out and tells people, yeah, he's an informant, he working with the authority, he loses the control of the manipulation. He doesn't have that anymore. Because now it's like, all right, we know who you are, nigga. You a liar. You a manipulator. But if he continues to lie and manipulate you, he stays in the same position where people are guessing. You know, because there's a lot of people that are guessing. Man, something ain't right with Wack, and, you know, Wack ain't this and Wack ain't. Man, I don't know what's up with him. Instead of using their brain of what they seeing and say, this nigga gotta be the police. This nigga gotta be lying. For a nigga to make up the fake paperwork on T Grizzly, and when he get caught, say somebody gonna lose their life if we keep talking about this. Caught red-handed, lying about T Grizzly being a snitch. He's done this about many other people, right? But he was caught red-handed, and people was out there running with the shit. Caught red-handed. And for him to switch the subject, he says, hey, academics, we can't talk about this no more. Somebody gonna lose their life. What academics say? Oh man, I don't want nobody's gonna lose their life. Not at all. T Grizzly proved his point. He didn't care. All right, I know the nigga is lying, right? I just want the world to see it. Let me call the world out and let everybody see that this nigga is a rat himself and he's a liar, right? All right, so he proved his point. The world see Wack is a liar, a rat. Then Wack go to say somebody is going to lose their life. And it's witness tampering. Yeah, said that too. Akademiks pushes it out there. You know, these people got the platform to do this. You got to understand, right? It's certain individuals that they gonna push out there because they do manipulation tactics and they be lying. Akademiks said that he not gonna bring Wack up there no more to do what he's doing. He says this to his audience, right? Straight manipulation, straight lies. He pulls the people that he's supposed to rock with in his chat to the front. Yo, come on up here, y'all. Come on. Yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all speak. Man, we don't like what you keep doing with Wack, bro. We don't like this, man. You keep having Wack lie to us. We the chat. Akademiks say nobody bigger than the chat, right? Manipulation. I'm just trying to show y'all something, right? Manipulation. Nobody bigger than the chat. No, y'all my peoples. And say this, right? Wack's not bigger than our chat. But turn right around and do the exact same thing. Because he don't care about the chat. It's a manipulation thing. Now you got some people that rock with their people. Akademiks knows that his manipulation is so far advanced on the people that watch him that they can't be influenced otherwise. They're young. He can say whatever to them. So he tell them, yo, we not gonna have Wack do this no more, right? We turn right around and do the same exact thing. And then Wack goes online and tell everybody, man, listen, we a circle. I call Act and do what I want. Yeah, Act called me up. I say what I want. I do what I want. We gonna run the narratives. And they push that content. This is to his people. The manipulation and the lies is what is pushed. When it's some real shit, they not gonna push it the same because it's strengthening the mind. But they got these people, you know, Adam, Vlad, and Akademiks putting content out there, manipulating the people, right? So it keeps people watching with the manipulation. They don't care about you getting the real deal. They don't care about that. They care about the control of the brain, the control of the audience. So if you keep getting lies fed to you, you're going to keep coming back to watch them. This is what they doing. Pay attention to No Jumper. Pay attention to Vlad TV. And pay attention to Akademiks. Just pay attention to it. The guests. Pay attention to the people that get up there and speak. These people ain't got no damn sense. People that got sense, they don't return. They get up there and then they shove them off. All right, yeah, we let you get on here. We're not going to bring the people that is going to return and enlighten you. We got to bring the people that are able to manipulate you and influence you about the lies and deception. Because this is what people are falling for. Our brains are programmed to gravitate to the deception. The real shit, you ready to turn the channel. Ah, man, that's too real. It's too real. Ah, can't watch that. Nah, it's too real. Straight up. Appreciate the super chat, Hot Shot. 2025 showed me Wack's broke. All his artists got multi-million-dollar default judgments, and they're all headed to Zeus. That's what it looked like. 2025 showed a lot about these people. Straight up, 2025 showed a lot. And some people woke up. But what I do understand, a lot of the world likes living in the fantasy. A lot of people like being sold hope. A lot of people like that. And I'm just being real. A lot of people like to be sold hope, lies, deception, to keep thinking that, they're going to see something, get something. The people on Clubhouse, they love being sold lies and deception from Wack. They love it. They enjoy it. They return consistently, bring new individuals to be sold lies and deception. And they sit there. They want to be lied to. They want to be manipulated. They want to be misled. And sit there and deal with Wack. Wack literally took the nigga's whole name on his channel, and he sit there and still talk to Wack. Mr. Wack, excuse me, Mr. Wack, what do you think about this? Mr. Wack, would you mind to let us know about this? Nigga took your whole shit. You trying to fight the nigga in court, and you still on your knees begging the man. That shit is wild. It's the manipulation. I just gotta be real. There's a lot of weak individuals in this world, man. There's a lot of them. They'll see somebody that they think is winning because of their lies and manipulation and gravitate to it. You are what you surround yourself around. This is why, it's bad to align yourself with certain people because it rubs off on you. It's very, very bad to align yourself with certain people. That shit rubs off. You might not understand it, but look at yourself in certain situations and who you hang around with. It'll give you a different understanding. Damn, I was hanging around such and such. Damn. They bring that energy and they start having conversations with you about shit that ain't elevating your game. It's pushing you to the ground. You got to pay attention to that. It's a lot of people out here that they just stuck in another dimension, and when you get around them, they pull you into the dimension. You like, damn, I can't figure this shit out. You might have had a rhythm going with something, and then you get around certain individuals, and your whole rhythm go out the window.